Hello, hello. Well played, my friend. How's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. I'm doing all right. Making some progress, which is always nice. Just getting these animations set up so that I can do the movement controller and implement the visuals all in one fell swoop, because why not? I have the art, so I might as well. Hmm. Want to do left or right? Nah, I'll just do that in the programming controller. Uh, is that right? I don't think I did that right. Up. Or no, 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 no. Yeah, this is right. Right? Where are the eyes incorrect? Right there. Got it. Got some work done on my UI, taking a quick break before trying to finish the main mechanic. Nice. Yeah, I've fallen a bit behind. Definitely need to get some of the actual mechanics done sooner than later. But getting movement done today, and then if I can get that done early, I'll be able to get back on schedule. There. Run. Down. My biggest concern, or like what I'm most worried is going to be kind of the downfall of this game, is I don't know if I can make the puzzles challenging enough to be that interesting. It'll still be a good proof of concept, but I don't know that it'll actually feel like you're overcoming anything. I think they'll be pretty obvious at this point, but it's better that than making something so hard people don't finish it. You want it to be kind of easy for a jam. I'm just worried it's going to be a little too easy. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay, let's see. Player on up. Player run. Okay. Let's see. So now we're just gonna make a basic movement script. Not doing it here though. Come on, Unity. Don't do me like that. Okay. Scripts. Layer. Basic movements. Okay. Okay about that. Wire component. Type of P. Field. private body 2D B private vector 2 move equals new, and then bit float move speed equals, just go with 5 to start. Sorry, that was probably deafening. Barbie equals component body 2D. Oop. Okay, update. If inputs dot get key down decode dot W move dot Y plus equals 1. Actually, we should clean this up a bit. Private void. Calculate movement. A move dot x minus equals 1. And then brain. Okay. Not doing something difficult here. Just typing the same line of code several times. This isn't even normally how I do movement. But I wanted to try it out. I think it'll make diagonal movement a little bit smoother. If key down decode dot S move dot Y on. Up. This equals 1. If input dot echo dot d There we go. Here we calculate. Then in fixed update, we want to rb dot velocity equals move dot normalized times move speed. Is this even worth it? See, the problem with doing a WASD is that actually excludes the movement keys, so forget that's the reason I normally do it the way that I do. Yeah, I'll just do it the normal way I normally do it. Fuck this. Okay. So what I'll do real quick. So I'll go back to my scripts folder. Create extensions folder. Access extension. Get rid of mono behavior. Static class extension. And then we want to go public enum axis, which just contains x and y. And in axis extension, we want to make a public static string to unity axis, which returns. And then it takes in this and an axis called it returns axis equals axis.x, in which case we want to say horizontal. Nope, did that backwards. Actually been a minute since I've coded in C#, which is funny. Lowercase axis. Otherwise, return vertical. Otherwise, return vertical. There we go. And update, we just want to say move equals new vector2 input dot get axis dot x dot to unity axis. Axis dot y dot to unity axis. Oh wait. Put dot get axis. Axis dot y dot. There we go. Then we do that. And now, to make a private void animation string. This should be a string. And we just want to say case RB. Switch. Case. Can I do just assume not? Doesn't matter if this code is that clean, because it's just a jam, and I don't need to be wasting time on that shit. Okay, so it's greater than 0. Turn up. Y less than 0. If velocity.x is not equal to 0, turn suck. Um, guess I should just do this. Private string. Last direction. We'll make this a void. This instead. Then we'll set this to have a default value of and then in fixed update, say get animation string. Change this to calculate. And then we want to say if velocity equals vector2 dot 0. Right. Air component. Private animator. Equals state component. Now we just want to say private string idle animation equals player underscore idle underscore private const string move animation equals player underscore none. I want to do play idle animation plus direction. Else anim dot play on animation plus direction. Okay. Else if RB dot velocity dot x is less than 0. We'll just do that as a separate statement. No, it makes more sense to put it here. We'll do it this way. Have that return if dot velocity dot x is less than 0. Right, we also need our sprite renderer. Field private sprite renderer render. Alright, I don't like it when I do that. The component. Sprite render. It's less than 0, then I want to say sprite renderer dot flipx equals true. Else dot flipx equals false. And anim dot play run animation plus last stretch. There we go. This should be everything. Back to scripts, player, basic movement. Put this on this. For now, the camera will move with us, but I do think there will be probably a fixed camera once it's all said and done. Which means we might have to make ourselves a little smaller, but that's fine. Speed of 5 should be fine. Then let's go to our animator. Oh. They're all here. Let's test it out then. Yeah, I mean, it all works. That's all we were worried about. So, yeah. Great success. Finished. Shadow player movement's going to be a little bit different. Okay, shadow movement. Sprites player. Yeah, I can already tell. It's gonna be too big. I'll make a small. I want you to be able to see as much of the room as possible. Hopefully all of it. It's kind of the goal. Okay. Multiple. 32. No filter. None. Boom. Fly. Sprite editor. Cell size. 32 by 32. Slice. Okay. Now, let's keep this simple. Yeah. We'll do this. Whoop. Field private pool is shadow. Equals false. And let's make a public void become shadow. Is shadow equals. We don't need to do this way, but I'm doing it for now. Right, this stays the same. Here we just want to say if is shadow turn. Before we do that, we want to say nice field, private float, Shadow. Acceleration. We just want to say RB dot add force. Is there a remove force? No. Is there an add negative force? No. Okay. So I have to get a little bird with this, but that's fine. Add force. Move. God damn it. Times. Shadow acceleration. Which I believe should be something like 50. Oh, right. Mistake was made here that I couldn't tell because there's no background right now. Rigid body needs to have no gravity. What's angular drag? I think this might be important. I've never needed angular drag before, but I think for this it might actually be relevant. So I'm gonna do some Googling real quick. Angular drag. What does this actually do? It's the tendency of an object to slow down due to friction with air or water that surrounds it. The angular drag applies to rotational movement as set separately from positional movement. Okay, so we do need some drag. Got it. But we want it to be 0 at first, so private float. Drag. Well, let's actually just try shadow acceleration. The shadow equals true, RB. Linear drag exists, does it not? Yes. Can I not set that? Why? Oh, I wonder if it's just drag. We'll just set that to shadow acceleration. Shadow acceleration. Yeah. Okay, and then I always forget the calculation for this. I'm just gonna do it real quick. Google it real quick. Rotate towards move. What's the formula? See if it's just this. Hopefully this still works in 2D. Guess we'll find out soon enough. Right, so then we just do anim dot play. Player underscore. Yeah, it seems fine. Okay. So now let's just call this player. Private string shadow animation equals player shadow. That's all I called it, right? Player underscore shadow. Yeah. And let's just do if input dot kick down go dot eco.f, we'll just say. Then come show. Just for the sake of testing. Okay, we're normal. We can run around. Then if I hit F, we become shadow. But the rotation isn't doing anything. Do I have it frozen? No. Okay, so it's probably just not calculated for the. Let's move direction in Unity 2D. This is the math we need. Okay, this is all fine, and then I do that. Okay, so rotation is happening. It's just not visually changing anything. Oh, because the camera's right. Camera's just rotating with it. So I'm dumb. That's fine. Okay, then we do that. So it's not quite right. And we're also not moving. I'm assuming that's because the drag is way too low. So I'm going to go ahead and do serialized field. Private float shadow drag was, let's try like 3. I don't actually know. How much you need to come to a complete stop. So I'm just going to play around with it. Yay. Oh, shadow acceleration is 0. Well, that would explain it. Oh, right, I forgot to normalize that. Okay. There's a few things wrong with this, actually. Okay. First of all, move a dot normalized. Oops. How do you click it? I know I've done exactly what I'm thinking of before I start. That's what it is. Okay. Realize field. Float. Shadow mix. Velocity. We'll just say 7. V dot velocity equals vector2 a dot clamp magnitude rb dot velocity a dot magnitude shadow max. Data velocity. It's just that. And I think I need this to be. Maybe? Try that. No, definitely not. But I think if I do. Oop. God damn it. Vector2 dot. That might work. I think that's what I normally use. Nope. That's still bad. Okay, we definitely need more friction. Vector3 dot forward seems to be correct. What? It's something like that? It's been so long since I've had to do that particular calculation. Okay, that's correct. It's just not... Right, we just need to do... if move is not equal vector 2 dot 0, then do those. Okay. Okay. Now the question becomes, what happens if we set this back to no acceleration? Okay. So we're not good. We're gonna do this. If it's not equal vector 0, okay, so we're gonna do this here. And we're gonna say drag equals 0. Sure. There we go. So now we can zoom around, but we stop pretty quickly. Okay, all of our movements done. Hell yeah. See if we get along. Okay. Oh, no wonder. Hate it when that happens. Wondering why no one was in chat or popping into my stream or anything. Twitch does this fun thing to me sometimes where, despite the fact that I'm streaming this category and I have viewers, it just decides not to put me on the page at all. Yeah. So if you browse the software and game development category right now, or at least I am right now, and I'm not showing up for me, I'm gonna go in an incognito tab real quick just to make sure. Yep, I don't exist. Right now, according to Twitch, I have 3 viewers. Normally 3 viewers is enough to show up. And it keeps jumping between 3 and 4 anyway. And as you can see, I just don't exist. Don't know what causes this. I've contacted Twitch about it, and they don't. They just told me some stuff that didn't make sense about like that my account wasn't old enough or I just wasn't waiting long enough to show up. It's like, no, I'll show up and then I'll stop showing up, and they didn't understand it was like the category and not the like browsing in general. I might contact them about it again at some point, but yeah, I don't know what causes this to happen, but basically unless one of my followers specifically seeks me out or someone follows the link from like Discord, no one's gonna find me because I'm not on the page. Right, and there's not a lot of people streaming this category right now, so I would barely be able to stand out if I were here. But yeah, I was wondering. It's like normally someone would have shown up by now who isn't a follower, and yeah. Hopefully I'll come back at some point. I usually show up again if I stream for long enough, but there doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to it. I'll just randomly disappear from the actual browse listing. Prototype, restricting player movement to only inside. Oh shit, that's right. So I need to figure out how I'm going to do this. Nicer. Ow. Okay. Go boy. Nicer. Go boy. So, from the programming end of things, I need to figure out how exactly I'm going to make it so that I can't leave other shadows. My movement needs to somehow be tied to colliding with other shadows. Hmm. Nicer. So I think what we want to do is we want to make a public int shadows touched, shadows in contact. We want to get this a getter and a setter. Create folder. Just go shadows. Okay, and then all we want is a enter 2D. If, well, let's see, collision dot get component basic movement. Basic movement player equals this. If player is not equal null, then player dot shadows in contact plus plus on trigger exit. Do the same thing, but minus minus. And then in basic movement, we just want to say, oops. Yeah, we want to put this here. if shadows in contact is greater than 0, last position in shadow private vector 2 is new. We say if it's greater than 0, last position in shadow equals transform dot position, else be a dot velocity dot 0 transform dot position equals last position in shadow. There we go. So as we leave a shadow, unless we're in contact with a different shadow, it will just put us back into the last place where we were in, theoretically. Really? Say nothing in chat and then you poof me twice. I see how it is. Remind you that I'm still here. I guess that's one way of doing it. I am glad you're here, because as I said, I'm not on the house page, so you might be the only person who is ever here today. Okay. Right, so let's test this out. Give you a capsule collider. Doesn't really matter. Make it a trigger. Let's just create a capsule. Give it a capsule collider. Make that a trigger. And then give this the shadow script. So now, be able to walk through this, no problem. But then as soon as I am like this, I now can't move, which is weird. Hang on. Okay, first of all, make this 1. Second of all, oh right, so this is only happening here. So what I need to do is I need to put this here. And then this needs to just be if shadows in contact should never be less than 0, but just in case. Now let's try. Okay. So now I've gone through there, so this should pop me back. Okay, still not popping me back in the way that it should be, though. Hmm. There could be an issue with the rotation. Let's do this. At least try this. Let's bring the gizmos back first. Let's do this. Create empty parent. Call this player. Call this visuals. Let's take player. Let's position it even a little lower. Layer visuals under it. this, put it there. Can't move that. It's fine. Gravity, continuous. Never sleep. There. See if that helps. No. Oh, right. Collision.get component. Build. Or no, get component. Collision.transform.parent. Get component. There we go. Hey, it works. Okay. So we need to adjust as needed in terms of the actual capsules. Doesn't quite fit the shadows, but otherwise that works. Okay, awesome. All right. So as far as prototype goes, that's done. That puts us back on schedule, which is what I was hoping to do today. Okay. Let's see, has Twitch acknowledged that I exist yet? Nope. Don't look like it. There's more people streaming it now. But I'm still not on there. Damn. Okay, so first of all, let's polish up some of this. Right, so let's... I do want this to be a bit forgiving. Be down here even. And like to there. That seems fine. Do that first. Right. Gotta actually touch a shadow once before you turn. Gotta make sure that's gonna happen. Okay. I actually wonder if it's worth making this a polygon collider. It might be, to be completely honest. Let's try something like that. Yeah, we'll pull this in a bit more to match more with that. Pull this up a bit more. That seems fine. So why does this work? What's happening here? This should not be happening. I'm questioning if I just overcomplicated this. Hang on, let's remove this. Let's do just a box collider. Maybe it's just a matter of just doing something like this. Wait, it's the rotation that's fucking. Hang on. So that was fine. The problem is we still rotate. Yes, if we just return here, make sure we don't do anything else. And it's still kind of possible to snap yourself out. But I guess that's ultimately because of where this is, huh? Yeah, that's the problem. It needs to be more here. Or more accurately, this just needs to not be so offset. So what I think we need to do is I think we need to... just center these a bit better. There we go. Yes. Does that actually just change it? No. Oh. A filter. Oh, none. size, 32, 32 slice. Save. There we go. Okay, let's try this. It still messes up a little bit. Yeah, it's because those come down too far. That's much, much better though. So if I just... I'm a little less forgiving. Should work pretty well. So we'll just offset it to like... here and here. Okay, so it's still a little bit broken, so I think I just need to make the arms smaller. And then we should probably be good. Okay. So what's happening here? So I'm still somehow fully exiting. Which shouldn't be possible. So if we're currently in contact with shadow, then we do that. Then we go towards move, we clamp the velocity. And then if we're no longer in contact with the shadow, we set our velocity to 0. And move to last position in shadow. So we're still adding the force, for sure. But it thinks last position in shadow is a position that... Well, I guess... Here. Private... What's transformed? It's Quaternion, right? Yeah. Last rotation in shadow. Oop. Last rotation in shadow equals transform dot rotation. Was on a call with a friend that's not as active as usual. Yeah, no worries, man. Makes sense. How dare you pay attention to something other than me? We'll be ending the stream shortly, but I'll probably be continuing it later. On tonight, hopefully I'll show up in the listing at that point. Just want to finish this up. So I think this should do it. Yeah, I mean, it causes some visual bugs, but it doesn't break. And that's the main thing. So in that case, I can actually switch this back to being a bit more exact. It'll just correct anyway. And it won't be able to get stuck. As long as we can't soft lock, that's kind of my main priority here. If there's a little bit of janky visuals, who cares? There we go. Yeah. That seems to work really good. If you do it just right, you can make that happen, but that doesn't seem like the end of the world to me. That's just a weird, funny visual bug, so I can live with that. Alright, I'm gonna call the stream here. For now, later on tonight, I will probably be back and working on some more stuff, but made pretty good progress, got all of the basic movement done, technically caught up for today, but I want to try to get a little bit ahead, because you never know what's going to happen, what's going to take more time, so... but I got everything that was due today done. I'm going to try to get some of tomorrow's stuff done later on tonight. But regardless... Those of you who are live, thank y'all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Looks like someone just dropped into the stream, so that's a bummer. But the VODs do exist. If you're watching on the VOD and you want to catch a live, you know what to do. Follow, subscribe, depending on where you are, all of that stuff. Yeah, see you later, maybe. Oh, yeah, there it is. I finally showed up on the browse listing for software and game development just in time for me to end the stream. But, yeah. Thank you all for hanging out. We'll be back later. Hopefully, and, yeah, hope to catch you then. Owen codes, I think. That's what's showing up on StreamerBot. I'm pretty sure you just followed. My follower alerts are broken, but if that was you, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, dude. I'll be back later, so say hi then. If you're up, time zones, all that. But anyway,